Namaskar Motorheads. Today we are going to talk about mistakes that many car or bike owners make that you definitely need to avoid if you want a smooth, hassle-free and safe drive throughout the life of that vehicle. And I can also assure you, if you avoid all these mistakes, it will increase the lifespan of that vehicle and decrease the maintenance cost you will bear, not giving enough time to warm up the engine. And this applies to both cars as well as bikes. A engine is a piece of complex mechanical engineering and it should be taken care of. I've seen most people do this, neither priming the engine nor warming it up. They just crank up the engine and rev like anything. In my task, what's the correct way to get go? Firstly, you should prime the engine and then start it. And before redlining it or taking it to the higher RPMs, we should warm it up. I'll explain what is priming the engine and warming it up. So you might have heard of a weird noise before starting the engine. That is nothing else but your fuel injector working. And that is mandatory. Even small CC bikes have that after BS6. So what you ideally should do is you should press the start stop button or turn the key fully and wait for 5 to 7 seconds. So what's the benefit of priming the engine? Your fuel injection needs to send the fuel before you start the engine. And a few other processes also happen during this 5 to 7 seconds. Plus, your battery will thank you for it. What is warming up the engine? Your engine takes a few kilometers to get to the optimum temperature. So till then, you should keep the RPMs to the lower side. The engine will thank you for it and reward you with better fuel efficiency, less breakdowns and less maintenance. Revving the engine too much or vice versa. There's two kind of people. First, who rev the engine to the red line all the time. Second, those who don't ever take it beyond 2000 RPM. I was one of them. First one is worse, but second is also not good. At 200 degrees Celsius, carbon starts to form in your engine. At 500 degrees Celsius, with fast airflow, that same carbon that forms at 200 degrees Celsius, it melts. And if you are below certain RPMs, it will only decrease the fuel efficiency. And this can also cause engine blast, also known as slow motion detonation. Note checking the surroundings, mirrors, etc. before get going. This happens especially to the people who like to call themselves experts. Don't get me wrong here. I am no one to judge. You may be a fantastic rider, but according to me, in any aspect of life, when you start thinking that I am expert now, I know it all, I am above all, you stop growing and you start lagging behind. I'll highly recommend that you check under the car in case any animal is there underneath your car. This happens very often in summer and rainy days because we guys can sit in AC, but these poor dogs and animals need to protect themselves from scorching heat and rain. Just knock on the hood a few times and the animal will move itself. If your car has been sitting under the sunlight for some time, it can be a nightmare. For effective cooling, what you can do is turn on the fresh intake alongside with AC. Turn the AC's temperature to low and the fan speed to maximum. Your car will be cool in a few minutes, but generally you should do the opposite. You should keep the fan speed to minimum to medium and the temperature to 20 to 25 degrees Celsius.